Ladies and gentlemen, I've recently acquired a 5-star Bayek, so we're going to take the leading role from Assassin's Creed Origins out for a little roll, bit of a test drive with max T5 gear into a little bit of Region 5. So we're going to take him through, see how he performs, and basically just a little bit overview on his abilities and what the character brings to the game. So I'd just like to say, anybody who is watching this video and who's subscribed and everything, check in the description below. There's a link to all my social media. I've got to get better at social media, but it'd be wicked if I actually had people to interact with on social media. So drop me a follow on Instagram, on Twitter. Tweet me your Helix Rift scores, things like that. Any questions you want on the game, it would just be a great way to just obviously speak to people without constantly going to the YouTube comments. Obviously, make sure you do comment and put a thumbs up to help me with the algorithms. Right, so today we're going to take 5-star Bayek out for a run. So let's just go over his abilities quickly. Right, so as you can see, tank, DPS, assassination, and a bit of navigation. He's quite a well-rounded hero. We go to his skills. Right, this one here, Hunter's Bow. So basically, fires an arrow at an enemy for range dealing 170% damage with a 15% chance to instantly kill the target. So anybody who knows Assassin's Creed odds, this should happen more often than not, because how many times do you fail a 95% chance? Surely a 15% chance is going to happen all the time. But no, seriously, not a bad little mechanic. If you do get it to prop, no matter the health of the enemy, you will kill them outright. So nice little ability to get a little bit of damage in from range before you go in and attack. And if you're lucky enough, you may kill the target as well. Right, so we've got Overpower. Strikes for 300% damage on next attack, only available after 4 ticks. So once you enter combat, this isn't ready until 4 ticks into the combat. So hopefully it does hit hard. I mean, the little bits I've played of Bayek, not at this level, it was extremely disappointing. Anyone in my live stream will vouch for that on the weekend, but he was very underpowered, so it'll be good to see how this actually happens with a with tier 5 weapons and stuff like that. So right, quick strike strikes for 50% damage, 25% chance to strike twice. So you get this in quickly, nice little bit of burst damage, does 50% damage, and if obviously 25% chance to prop it again. And if that's the case, then obviously you deal 100% damage. So can be quite nice if obviously it comes off that way. Right, it can also assassinate everybody. So assassinations an enemy for occurred location, dexterity is improved by chance of success. So basically assassinates an enemy with lethal toxicity increased by 20%. And this kind of goes really well with one of his passive abilities, which is down here. So when an assassination attempt fails, it will still deal 200% damage to the enemy. So if you do go up to assassinate them and you fail it, then there is a chance, well, not a chance, you will do a bit of damage to the enemy and then you can start attacking them. So it's a nice little mechanic where if you do fail your assassination attempt, you can still go in, do a bit more damage, and when you have to fight them, they're at a bit of a disadvantage. And also this passive ability here provides a 50% chance to block an attack, negating all its damage by 100%. So if this does prop, you will take 0 damage from that enemy's attack. So there's not a way to buff this, unfortunately, but it is still a nice little mechanic to have, because as I said, if it does prop, 0 damage, good time, get in with your next attack, and just lets you stay in the fight that little bit longer. So we're going to take him in. He's a level 46. I don't know why. I went to rank him to level 45, but I must have just miscalculated and got confused with the numbers. So right, we'll take him into Region 5. We're going to take him into Mission 26, I think it is. I think that's where I'm up to. Yes, so right. This is the one I took Cassandra in. People were saying they wanted to see a bit more harder content, so this is what we're going to go for. So right, let's click Next. Let's get Edit Team. Let's get rid of this rascal squad. I was just doing a little bit of stealth for the challenges. So, right, we are going to take in Bayek, Yusuf, and it says a shadow. Let's just take Lupo in. I'm basically, or Louise actually, that's only if he's, can I give him a better weapon? No, I don't know why that's there. I think I've got to rank him up a little bit more. No, he's at that level. I don't know why it's got that sign there. Oh well. Right. So we're going to go in. As I said, basically just use Bayek for the whole thing, really, just to show off some of his abilities. If we make it to the end, props to him. If not, well, it'll kind of test where the character is, really, in all fairness. So, right, let's see how we get on. So, I've got Bayek here. Right, as you can see, his lethality is already slightly shocking. It's not ideal, but we're going to give it a go, because if this does fail, then at least we can hopefully see the ability to get off a bit of damage. No, does him instantly. What about this one? Does him instantly. This always happens. Whenever I want someone to fail something, they never do. They never, ever fail it. Right. Right, let's go in and let's just hit with a normal attack. We can bow and arrow him. Look at that. That wasn't a bad little bit of damage, was it? That's... Oh, God, he crit then. So there you go. I think I propped the double chance. So I hit for 800 something. Wasn't much. But then the second ability kicked in. So I had the 25% chance to proc it. It procced and it crit. So it done a lovely little bit of damage. And let's see what he does here. Not bad damage. Let's see if we can bow and arrow this fella again. Didn't see how much damage that done. Get the quick strike in. Only got it once that time. And he's down. So, I mean, I think anything harder would be a bit... I don't think he's going to be too good progressing a little bit further. As I said, there is no extra training involved in this. So, and he obviously can go up a few extra levels. So, I've not... There is a bit more potential to him. But as a bog standard person who's not received much, he's not massively great, to be fair to you, what I'm thinking of the minute. Nice utility, very nice utility, but can I just go up there without killing him? I think I can. No, I can't. Right, that was a boo-boo from me. Right, I should just use Bayek in all fairness, because this is now becoming a usage video. Right, let's get up here and just do this. Right, now it's going to be Bayek all the way through. Now we've got rid of all these little bits and bobs, so... Alright, let's get here, because Yusuf has taken a bit of a pounding. Right, so let's go here and see if we can assassinate him, and if it fails... Right, there you go. It failed, but look at that, a 9,000 crit. Jesus Christ. So there you go, failed assassination attempt, but it still absolutely wiped the enemy out. I mean, even if that was a higher health enemy, that would have still been something quite special. Right, so let's go up here. We're not going to assassinate this fella. We're going to go in. I'm going to hit him with a quick strike because I can get a little bit of like initiative here. Right, it didn't hit twice. Let's bow and arrow him. That's not bad damage. Still haven't killed a target outright yet. Right, he blocked that. So not a single bit of health lost there because he blocked it. So it did prop, quality, and he doesn't hit that hard. In all fairness, if he doesn't crit, he's not great, in all fairness. But what can you do? Right. But he's still doing a job, in all fairness. He's still doing all right. Right, I'm going to just jump down and hit him here. Not a bad crit, not a bad crit. We're not getting to see this ability at the minute because everything's dying a bit too quickly. That's a bit, to me, that ability is a bit stupid, in all fairness. I think it should have... It's too long a time. Right, let's see if we can get it off in this fella, because this should hopefully last quite a while. So, I'm just going to hit him. Oh, see, like, I'm just critting. I'm doing too much damage. And he's down. Can we get... Right, this is our last attempt to see if we can get this other ability to prop. Let me just go with these ones. No, that's just doing extra damage because it's not... Right, missed there. Missed. Right, this is good. This is good. Miss again. Right, here we go. Can we get it off? Right, please don't miss. Right, 4k damage. Not bad. If that crits, then that is probably going to be... Oh, God, close to, I reckon, probably 15k damage. But it didn't, so we'll never know. But he made through that all right, actually, to be fair to you. You got to see his block in action, which was quite nice. And yeah, do you know what? Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Nice addition to the roster. Wouldn't rely on him for lethalticity, but then again, you see how that ability to deal 200% damage with a failed attempt actually just wiped them out anyway. Navigation, not great, but yet again, obviously can be improved. You could have obviously used Yusuf to buff his agility around the map and things like that. And he hits okay. Nothing outstanding, and the signal's gone. And we're back. The picture is back. Sorry about that, folks. But as I was saying, he's not a bad addition to the roster. So his attack isn't exactly overwhelming compared to people like Avero, Gene, Alexius. Even I think Alexius hits a lot harder than him and has a bit more utility than him. But he's quite a fun character to play. As I said, next time he's in the Helix Rift events, I'll be looking forward to taking him in. He just seems quite well rounded, as in he's got a bit of everything, not exceptional at anything, but then has got enough to kind of get himself through a lot of the harder challenges. Because as I said, you can obviously extra train him, you can take him up to level 50, but so far he's alright, he's not a bad hero. So that would be my outtake on the whole thing. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget my live stream Saturday, Region 5 final clear. Can't wait. Make sure you're there. So subscribe, turn your notifications on, because I will be going live Saturday night. Everybody take care of yourself, have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.